Timothée comme un jeune et garçon que mon Dieu relève dans service.
Like Timothy as a young man, the Lord called for his service.
Et il y a pile monde dans l'assemblée.
And there were a lot of people who were in the congregation.
L'apôtre Paul a consacré Timothée pour faire travail.
And the Apostle Paul appointed Timothy to do his work.
L'apôtre Timothée connaît que pendant le jeune, quelques bagailles qui arrivent, il peut conduire, il peut aller.
And Timothy knew as a young man, he didn't know his conduct, what would happen.
L'apôtre Paul écrit Timothée.
And the Apostle Paul wrote Timothy.
Il dit Timothée, sois un modèle en conduite, en parole, en action.
He says for you to be a model in your conduct, in your words.
Il dit c'est comme ça on est capable heureux dans la vie pour faire travail bon Dieu.
And this the way you will be happy.
Il dit dans 1 Timothée 3 verset 15.
In 1 Timothy 3 verse 15.
Moi écris ou lettre ça Timothée.
I wrote you this letter,
Pour
Timothy.
connaître comment pour conduire tête tout.
For you to know how to behave yourself.
Dans la caille dans l'église bon Dieu.
In the church of God.
Gon gens pour conduire tête tout dans l'église bon Dieu.
There's a way for you to behave yourself in the church of God.
Gon gens pour conduire tête yo dans l'église bon Dieu.
There's a way for people to behave themselves in the church of God.
Chrétien pas veut conduire tête li bien.
A Christian don't want to behave themselves well.
Li pas ka content.
There's no way for you to be happy.
Li pas ka passer heureuse année.
There's no way you could have a good year.
Parce que l'esprit qui a dirigé le dans lui-même là.
Because of the leading spirit within you.
Pas content.
Is not happy.
Je dis pas trister le Saint-Esprit de Dieu.
Do not sadden the Holy Spirit in Ephesians 4 verse 30.
Donc l'Esprit de Dieu attristé.
When the Spirit of God is saddened.
Ou même vous pas qu'à chanter.
You cannot sing. There's no way.
Ou pas qu'à content.
There's no way for you to be happy.
Ou pas qu'à boire.
You cannot be drinking.
Ou pas qu'à faire sous taxi.
You cannot be behind your wheel driving.
Dans la rue.
You do all that you want when you're driving.
Et puis vous voulez pour quelqu'un content.
And for you want to be happy.
Ou mettre fait $1,500 pour journée.
You could earn $1,500 for the day.
Mais vous sentir dans son cœur ou pas content.
But deep in yourself, you'll feel sad.
Parce que l'esprit dans vous-même est triste.
Because of the spirit that dwells within
donc,
you.
Pour passer une bonne année.
For you to have a good year.
Croyez dans mon Dieu.
Believe in God.
Pour passer une bonne année.
For you to have a good year.
Conduisez tout bien.
Behave yourself in a good manner.
Troisième bagaille.
The third thing.
Pour passer une bonne année.
For you to have a good year.
Veillez.
Be watchful.
Faites attention.
Be watchful. Be careful.
Be aware.
Be aware.
Quand à droite, quand à gauche, veillez.
Look up on your right and your left.
Let
me tell you, beloved.
Veillez sur toute bagaille autour de vous-même.
Be aware of all your surroundings.
Veillez ça aurait les déceptions, encore déception des hommes.
Also be aware of the deception of men.
Séduction des hommes.
The snare of men.
Laissez-moi dire de façon les hommes cherchent même pour séduire.
Let me tell you, there's a way men seek to deceive you.
La Bible dans Colossiens chapitre 2 verset 8, il parlait de sa philosophie qui détruit les hommes, qui séduit les hommes.
Philippians 2 verse 8, Colossians 2 verse 8 describe the philosophy how men deceiving people.
Il parlait des rudiments de ce monde.
It speaks concerning the rudiments of the world.
Veillez.
Be watchful, be aware.
Parce que dans le dernier temps ça,
because in this last time,
les hommes ont inventé des doctrines.
At the last time, men will invent the new doctrines.
Et des doctrines de démons.
And demon doctrines.
Et en fait, nous avons multiplié dans les pays pauvres et aussi dans les pays riches.
Also, they are being multiplying in both countries that are poor and countries that are rich.
Et dans Colossiens 2 verset 8.
And Colossians 2 verse 8.
Il dit, prenez garde.
Be aware.
Que personne ne fasse de vous sa proie.
May no one make you their prey.
Par la philosophie et par une vaine tromperie.
By the deceit and their philosophy.
S'appuyant sur la tradition des hommes.
Lead upon the tradition of men.
Et sur les rudiments du monde et non sur Christ.
And upon the rudiments of men, not on Christ.
Ou même qui jeune.
For you who are young.
Veillez.
Be aware.
Il y a des grands monde qui astucieux.
There are some older people that are very crafty.
Et bien chercher moyen pour séduire.
They are finding a way to deceive you.
Pour détruire jeunesse.
To seduce you, to destroy your youth.
Veillez.
Be aware.
Même qui grand monde.
For you who are old.
Veillez.
Be aware. The serpent knows well how to talk to you. You're already 70 and going up.
Et puis, il y a un jeune petit garçon 30 ans à Palavo.
Now a young man of 30 years of age is talking to you.
Et puis, il faut qu'on est belle.
They make you know that you're beautiful.
La voix, tu as marié.
Or they would like to marry you.
Tu n'as pas belle fille.
They've never seen any beautiful woman like you.
Marche droite.
The way you walk so straight.
Et on est bien, c'est son point pour faire débat.
And then you know exactly how you start.
Mais on peut pas pour charbon pour séduire.
But now to find a way to seduce you.
Veillez.
Be aware.
Jeune veillez.
Youth, be
Grand
watchful.
monde veillez.
You old person, be watchful.
Moun employé façon pour séduire.
People find a way to seduce you.
Même qui dans la rue.
For you on the street,
Veillez.
be aware, be
Pas
watchful.
avec tête ou comprendre que ou plus gros moun ou plus connaît parce que tout le monde fort et pas privé.
Don't compromise yourself by thinking that you are stronger than anyone else.
Garçon,
For you man,
veillez garçon.
be careful with men.
Veillez fille.
Be careful with women.
Fille,
For you women,
veillez garçon.
be careful with men.
Veillez fille.
Be aware of women.
Veillez.
Be aware. Be watchful.
Veillez fausse doctrine.
Be aware of the false doctrines.
Pas à n'importe côté, tendre n'importe bagaille.
Don't just sit anywhere to listen any garbage.
Il y a un pile bagaille qu'on a Satan qui a inventé pour troubler le monde.
And the other things are being invented by Satan to deceive people.
Veillez vieux message malachon
Be careful with bad messages
qui passe dans la Bible.
that are not coming from the Bible.
Veillez vieux chanter diable quand dans l'église qui passe dans la parole de Dieu.
Be careful of the devilish songs that are not from the Lord.
Veillez.
Be aware, be watchful.
Veillez séduction moun.
Be careful of men's seductions.
Veillez oui Satan.
Be careful of the snare of the devil.
Je prêchais ça dimanche passé
I
déjà.
preached that before.
Dans 1 Pierre 5 verset 8.
In 1 Peter 5 verse
Il
8,
dit Satan rôde autour de nous-mêmes.
it says the devil is prowling
Quand
around
pour
us
lion rugissant.
like a devouring lion
Pour passer une bonne et heureuse année.
for you to have a good year.
Songez bien.
Remember that.
C'est pas moun qui est ennemi.
It is not men who are your
C'est
enemy.
Satan qui est ennemi.
It is Satan, your enemy.
Depuis commencement janvier,
From the beginning of January,
Satan t'a remis ou quand on fixe jour sur moun, c'est lui qui est nous pour toute année.
Satan would like for you to fix your eyes upon someone who is your enemy for the entire year.
Retirez jour sur problème.
Take away your eyes upon what
Retirez jour sur Guy.
and take away your eyes from what
Retirez jour sur Moton.
and take away your eyes from
C'est pas
mortal.
moun qui est ennemi.
The enemy is not men and flesh.
Il est Satan.
Your enemy is Satan, the devil.
Veillez, pas quitter le détourner.
Be careful for him not to destroy you.
Non seulement veiller l'autre monde,
Not only to be watchful over
non seulement
people,
veiller Satan,
not only to be aware of Satan,
mais laissez-moi dire aussi,
but let me tell you also,
veillez tout.
be careful your own self.
Veillez tout.
Be careful of your own self.
Parfois, bien aimé, nous faisons notre crédit.
Sometimes, beloved, we give so many credit to our own self.
Dans Luc chapitre 12,
In Luke 12,
verset 15.
verse 15,
Gon homme qui fin ramasser l'argent.
there's a man who collected a lot of money,
Et puis il a pile maquette la caille.
and he has a lot of grocery at home,
Monsieur cherchon cabane,
and finds himself a bed,
monsieur croise ses pieds,
cross his legs,
et puis il a gardé sa gagne.
and look upon his possessions.
Monsieur dit, mon âme,
He says, my soul,
au grand pile bien en réserve.
you have a lot in reserve
Pour toute année qui finir.
for all of the coming up years.
Croisez bien,
Cross your legs.
réjouis,
Be rejoiceful
parce qu'on a longtemps pour vivre encore.
because you have a whole lot more year to live.
Et puis pendant que monsieur dit ça,
And while saying that,
il dit, monsieur, insensé.
and this is a foolish man,
La vie de un monde
the life of a person.
pas dépend de bien. Luc 12, verset 15, monsieur.
And Luke 12 verse 15,
La vie de un monde
the life of a person
pas dépend de bien que le gagne,
does not depend on his possessions,
même s'il n'a abondance.
even in abundance.
Est-ce qu'on croit ça, bien aimé?
Do you believe that, beloved?
Pendant l'année,
For the year,
même si dans notre chambre,
even if you were called by Donald Trump
pour faire campagne pour lui,
for you to campaign for him
et puis il boit 5 millions de dollars cash.
and give you $5 million in cash,
Restez joyeux.
stay exactly the way you are.
Pas venir faire un quelque intéressante.
Don't come and pump your chest
Comme si vous sentiez la vie assurée,
like your life is assured.
sans affoyer.
So you are something.
Même si vous achetez 100 taxis jaunes,
Even if you were to buy 100 medallions,
500 Uber,
even if you were to buy shares at Uber,
puis gardez dimanche matin pour pas rouler la bonne.
We don't want to see you on Sunday morning very early. You know, you were called by two of your drivers. So you had to give him directions. You know, my last washboard was broken down. So you're already here. So you had to call the dealer to come. You were talking with the dealer. Do not let your prosperity change your life. The life of a person does not depend on his possessions. There are people who would like it to be me. There are people that have millions. When they see Brother Alex, that stand somewhere out taking a break and eat a sandwich and then drink water, and he was cracking jokes and laughing. I would like it to be this man. And that person that says that has millions. The life of a person does not depend on the possession. Be careful of your own self. For you to have only time for the materialistic things in your life. There is no way for you to have a happy year. Now the last thing, not the least. For you to have a good year. And a sense of belonging. For you to have the feeling, the sentiment that you belong to a family. Remember that the Lord has placed you in a family. Live with this feeling in your mind that that woman the Lord placed in the house for you to be happy. The kids who are with you, make them happy. For you to live. For if you die in 2016, for you to have people that feel they can no longer alive because you die. But do not live. If for you to die in 2016, for people to celebrate, to printed bands to play. When they see you truly gone, and they touch you, you're not breathing. They do not believe. Until the ambulance came to take you. And now you are in that body bag. And they zip it up. Now they pretend to be sad. And they see you are being gone. And they open up the door of the bedroom. And they sing how great thou art, oh God. Do not live so. You have to live as you belong to a family. Serve them. Serve them. Serve them. Serve them. Serve those of the Lord that place around you. Let me give you a secret of wisdom this year. You see my shoes? I put it on myself. Who will take it off later on tonight?
Yes.
No. Sure, go to work. But the brother said you do not know that yet. I do not know that. I put it on this morning, of course. But I do not know who will take it off later on tonight. That will make me live with wisdom for the year.